Meanwhile, in Palestine, Israel continues to bomb the population. There is barely one active hospital left in the Gaza Strip, which is constantly receiving victims of the Israeli army's attacks. Analysts believe that they are seeking to collapse the health system in Gaza. Our correspondent, Huda Hegazi, has the details.
According to the spokesman of the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital, more than 55 victims arrived in the hospital in the last hours. We are talking about that a great part of them were women and children from the government of the camp of Al-Nusayrat in the center of the Gaza Strip. After Israel started this military operation in that area, and since this morning, until this moment, more than 88 wounded and martyrs have been received in this hospital. We are talking about what remains active in the center of the Gaza Strip. The wounded at this moment are literally lying on the ground. The martyrs are taken directly to their refrigerators and later proceed to be buried. A few moments ago, they proceeded to carry out a large number of martyrs to be buried in the cemeteries. Unfortunately, the victims are still arriving. They even report that there are still more than 40 victims in the area of Al-Nusayrat, but that they cannot be moved because in those places there are tanks and military equipment of the Israeli army. Even the army assures that the operation isn't over. They continue to bomb different areas of the Gaza Strip. More victims continue to arrive, more ambulance cars with victims. We are seeing it behind my back. There is even a great commotion inside the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital, not only because of the large number of victims that are arriving, but also because this hospital has been threatened by the Israeli army, which threatened that one of the buildings could be bombed, and it is not known exactly why Israel at this time wants to kill, but according to several analysts have assured that they seek to collapse the health system in the Gaza Strip, to stop this hospital, to give the necessary service and treatment to the wounded, to the patients, or also to prevent us as media workers who are installed in this hospital, that we can give the news and cover minute by minute what is happening. We have lived hours of real fear. We have had to leave the hospital immediately, leaving everything, literally inside this hospital center, to save our lives. But then we have returned to continue our work, to continue showing the crimes that Israel is carrying out against the innocent civilian population. And the truth is that the images are indescribable. Literally, the victims have arrived completely dismembered. There are victims who have not been recognized due to the state in which their bodies are, and there are still victims who have not been recognized because we don't know who they are. And the truth is that the situation inside the hospital is quite complicated, and especially because one of the main generators is completely stopped. There are sections that had to stop yesterday, and now they are working with the minimum needs, with the minimum to at least be able to save the lives of the wounded. And the truth is that the situation here inside the hospital is getting worse and worse.